Welcome in the next lecture on beta function. We are discussing the problems using the second form of the beta function. One more substitution is remained. When a plus x kind of terms are observed, then my substitution would be x is equal to a tan square theta. Now see, here is a term 1 plus x. Okay, so this is a plus x. A is 1 here. I'll make a substitution x as a tan square theta. See why I am making a tan square theta here, because 1 plus tan square theta becomes x square theta, which becomes simple. Whereas in the previous case, here it is a x square, hence I made a substitution tan theta only. Is it okay? So when I substitute tan theta here, I am getting 1 plus tan square theta directly. So there is no issues. So hence here the substitution is tan theta. Here it is tan square theta. Okay. Now, so I will begin with the I is equal to integration from 0 to infinity x raised to m upon 1 plus x raised to n dx. Put x is equal to tan square theta, because here a is 1. Therefore dx is equal to 2 tan theta. The derivative of tan square is 2 tan theta, into derivative of tan theta is sec square theta, into derivative of theta is d theta. Now what is change in the limits? When x is 0, theta is also 0. When x is infinity, theta is pi by 2. Okay. So hence my integral I becomes integration from 0 to pi by 2. This is tan raised to 2m theta divided by 1 plus tan square theta bracket raised to n into dx, that is 2 tan theta sec square theta d. So hence this is integration from 0 to pi by 2 tan raised to 2m theta. 1 plus tan square is sec square raised to n, that is sec raised to n theta, 2n theta, into 2 tan theta into sec square theta d theta. Okay, we'll make a further simplifications that will give me like this. Integration from 0 to pi by 2, this tan raised to 2m and this tan becomes 2 tan raised to 2m plus 1 theta. Okay, and next is a cos square theta. Sorry, this is the sec square theta. Further sec square theta can be adjusted like that. Okay, we'll keep this term as it is, and instead of that we'll make substitutions of the sec. Sec is 1 upon cos. So rest of the terms I'll keep as it is. 2 sec raised to 2n theta into sec square theta d theta. So this is equal to integration from 0 to pi by 2. I am making now tan as a sine upon cos. So this is sine raised to 2m plus 1 theta upon cos raised to 2m plus 1 theta. Now 1 upon sec raised to 2n becomes cos raised to 2n theta, and the sec square theta becomes 1 upon cos square theta d theta. Okay. On further simplifications, I am getting integration from 0 to pi by 2. I am taking these two outside. We have sine raised to 2m plus 1 theta cos raised to, this is 2m plus in the denominator, this cos square is also in the denominator, so I am having cos raised to 2n minus 2m, and this plus 1 becomes plus 1 plus 2 becomes 3. I am taking it in the numerator, hence it becomes minus 3. Okay, so hence this is equals to 2 times 1 by 2 times beta of t plus 1 by 2. So this is 2n plus 1 by 2, comma 2n minus 2m minus 3 plus 1 by 2. So further 2 get cancelled, beta of 1 plus 1 becomes 2. We can have 2 common from here, we get a beta of m plus 1. From this minus 3 plus 1 becomes minus 2. I am taking 2 common from here, 2 upon 2 get cancelled, and I am getting n minus m minus 1, which is my expected. The same problem you can make by performing the substitution, algebraic substitution. So in that case your algebraic substitution would be t upon 1 minus t. Now why this substitution? Because here upper limit is infinity, I want to make it 1. So when I substitute when x is infinity, see, when x is infinity, what will be the value of t, so that I am getting the answer of this as an infinity. So t must be 1, because if the denominator becomes 0, then only infinity get achieved. Okay, so t has to be 1. So keeping that sense in the mind, if you want to solve the same problem using algebraic substitution, then you make it this one. Okay, now one more suggestion, you find dx here, also you try to find the value of 1 plus x and then go for substitution, you will get the final answer. Okay, if you want to go with the similar kind of substitutions, then let's take this problem as an homework. Here I suggest you to make a substitution x cube is equal to t. Okay, and once you make a substitution x cube is equal to t, you will get here 1 plus t. Okay, and then your problem is now reduced in this format. Okay, so 2 times substitutions you have to perform here. So I am leaving this problem on you. One more problem I would like to discuss. Prove that. Yeah, it's a rare problem. It was not asked many times in the exam. It's a very few times it was asked, but you must aware. Hence I am going to discuss this one. If this problem is asked you to prove, then there is only possible way is to make a algebraic substitution, because now look at the limit. The limit, upper limit is 1 here. Okay, so you have to make a substitution so that this limit should not be hampered. Okay, and in the denominator the term is a plus bx. In all previous examples, what type of term? Either a plus x or a plus x square, like that. Is it a plus x or a square plus x square, like that terms are present? But here it is a plus bx. Now the coefficient of this x is different. It is not 1 now. So hence your substitution becomes x is equal to at upon a plus b minus bt. Use this substitution to solve this problem. At upon a plus b minus bt. Now again same, before you go for substitution, I suggest you to find the value of 1 minus x, also find the value of a plus bx by substituting x as this, and find dx. Okay, finding all these values, then go for simplification of this integral, you will get the result definitely. Thank you. We will meet in the next session.